What up? What's good? I'm doing my top 15 quarterbacks list. I know yesterday I said top 10, but I want to make a top 15 since other people want to make top 15. I'll make a top 15. I'm gonna go from best to worst on this list. By the way, I'm not gonna go from 15 to one. I'm going to 1 to 15. And number one, you already know who the best quarterback is in the league, Aaron Rodgers. And I hate saying that because I hate Green Bay and I can't stand Aaron Rodgers' punk ass. But he has the best touchdown to interception ratio in NFL history ever. That dude better than all the greats and shit like Joe Montana, better than his, better than Dan Marino's. Even though now Aaron Rodgers is kind of playing in the pussy era now of football, but still, those numbers cannot be denied. Even though I don't think he's better than the quarterbacks I just previously named, but you can't deny the numbers, even though he's playing in the pussy era of football right now. Look at his touchdown to interception ratio. It will blow your fucking mind. And last year he was second in the league in quarterback rating, behind you guess who? Tony Romo. But anyway, yeah, Aaron Rodgers number one. Number two, Tom Brady. Same thing for him. His touchdown to interception ratio is phenomenal. This dude broke a record in 2007 with the 50 touchdowns, and I think how many interceptions he had? Like 6 or something like that. I think 6 or 8. No, 6 or 4. I can't remember exactly, but I think he led the NFL of all time in quarterback rating that year. Tom Brady was a fucking beast this past season, even though he cheated to get to the Super Bowl, even though they was destined to go to the fucking Super Bowl regardless because Vegas wanted the shit and Roger Goodell was his fucking buddy, his fuck buddy, and wanted him to go to the Super Bowl. But he's still number two. Sometimes he's number one. He's the best quarterback in the league. Sometimes he's not, and this time he's not. He's the second best. So fuck it. Number three. I know people gonna kill me for this one. Number three. Motherfucking Drew Brees. Drew Brees is a monster, breaking records and shit. He broke Dan Marino. He's the first quarterback to break Dan Marino's record in passing yards in 2011. I think second was Matthew Stafford. I mean, come on now. He's breaking records and shit. But really, that record that Drew Brees had, that's not his record anymore. That's Peyton Manning's record now. It was Drew Brees' record for like 2 or 3 seasons, but now it's the Peyton Manning record now. Ain't that a bitch? But Peyton Manning only had a few more yards more than Drew Brees though, so it's not that much. It's not that much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's only a few. He only got a few more yards, like literally. But yeah, Drew Brees, he didn't have the best season of his career last year. He didn't. The team was mediocre. The offensive line was garbage as fuck. The defense was really garbage as fuck. And then, example, Golden Tate's 75-yard touchdown run. That's an example of how garbage that fucking defense was. And that was the signature of the Lions coming back to win that game. I got the video up to prove it on my channel. Well, I ain't got the video of the actual clip, but I got me on my thoughts on that shit. But anyway, Drew Brees is the top 3 quarterback. Number 4, Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger, I don't give a fuck. Nobody say people gonna shoot on me. People gonna talk shit about me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. He's a top 5 quarterback. He's definitely number 4 in my opinion. 2 Super Bowl rings. You can't deny that shit. He had one of the best offenses in the NFL last year. Montavious Bryant, Antonio Brown, probably the 2nd or 3rd best receiver in the NFL. People gonna say he's the best. I don't think so. I think Calvin Johnson's still better than him. I think Calvin Johnson's better than everybody still. And so shut that argument the fuck down. Please do that. Calvin's still the best in the league. But anyway, yeah, they had one of the best offenses in the league. I think the Steelers was like, they was in the top 5 in offense last year. That offense was a motherfucker. Green Bay was number 1. No, Green Bay really was number 1. Then number 2 was the Colts. Number 3 was the Patriots. I think that's how it went. Number 4 was the Steelers. I think it went like that. I think that was what it was. Or the Colts was the Colts was number 1. The Packers number 2. The Patriots number 3. My bad. But anyway, he had his explosive offense. Ben Roethlisberger is just a fucking beast. He might not have the most gaudy yards of all time or some shit, but just look at his QBR rating. Look at his QBR rating. Look at the motherfucking look at the numbers he put up last year. Just seriously, look at the fucking numbers. I'm just saying. All right, number 5. Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning overrated because he have a losing playoff record. However, this dude breaking records left and motherfucking right. Nobody can fuck with Peyton. Nobody can fuck with him. He's a future Hall of Famer, no question about it. Same goes for Tom Brady. Same goes for Aaron Rodgers, future Hall of Famers and shit. Same goes for Drew Brees. All the quarterbacks I just named, future Hall of Famers. And Peyton Manning is a future Hall of Famer for damn sure. He broke the touchdown yards record. He broke the touchdown record. I mean, fuck. In 2013, the Denver Broncos had the greatest offense in NFL history, even though he played in the pussy era. But they had one of the best offense. They had the best offense in NFL history. They put up damn near 39 points a game. 39 points a game. Damn near. I think, it was 37.8 or 38.8 or something like that. I think it was damn near 39 points a game. That's what I meant to say. He had one of the greatest offenses in NFL history. Peyton Manning breaking records. He broke the Brett Favre record in passing yards. No, it wasn't passing yards. It was touchdowns. He broke the passing yards record damn near. He ain't break it yet. He's going to break it though. I think this season he's going to break it. He didn't break it yet, but he's going to this season. But last year he broke the touchdown record. Now he's number 1 of all time in touchdowns. Brett Favre number 2 now. But anyway, even though I still think Brett Favre was the shit, but fuck it. Anyway, yeah, Peyton Manning number 5. Number 6, I have to say, number 6 can be a toss-up, but I can say Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck had 40 touchdowns last year. He had his best season of his career so far. Andrew Luck is just a fucking beast, especially in the fourth quarter. Like, Andrew Luck is the type of quarterback. You might get 2 interceptions on your ass, but don't get too comfortable. But he's one of the best fourth quarter comeback quarterbacks in the NFL, if not the best. If he's not the best, he's definitely in the top 3. Shit, in the league. Like, for example, 2 seasons ago when he was in the playoffs, going against the Kansas City Chiefs and shit, the Chiefs was whooping the Colts ass damn near the whole game. And then out of no motherfucking where, the Colts just started lighting their ass up and they won the game. The Chiefs got too fucking comfortable. They got too fucking comfortable. I think they was up 28 points on their ass and they still fucking lost the game. I think they was up either 21 points or 28 points. I think it was 28. They was up 28 points. And Andrew Luck came back. Andrew Luck had the Colts come back and beat them motherfuckers. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. 2 picks. What the fuck is 2 picks to Andrew Luck in the fourth quarter? That don't mean shit. 2 picks ain't shit. After Denver Broncos, 2 picks ain't shit. Not to Andrew Luck. 2 picks ain't shit. He gonna still come back on your ass. That's the type of quarterback he is. He's gonna come back on you in a fucking hurry. Quicker than your head will fucking spin. But okay. Now I'm done with Andrew Luck. Number 7. Number 7. I had to think about this. Tony Romo. Tony Romo. He had the best QBR in the NFL last year. People hardly talks about it. Look at his touchdowns and his interceptions last year, and that would tell the whole story. People always talking about the running game, the offensive line, typical. But they don't talk about Tony Romo's statistics last year like that. He had the best statistics in the NFL last year as a quarterback. People not talking about it like that because he didn't have 4,000 yards. So fucking what? Who gives a fuck? If you winning and you have a good QBR, who gives a fuck about them yards? Who gives a fuck about 4,000 yards? Seriously. Shit overrated. God damn. You don't have to have 4,000 yards to be a good quarterback. That's some bullshit. That's complete bullshit. But anyway, and he had a running game. What the fuck you need to sling the ball for? You got a running back. Even though he don't got one no more. But still, yards isn't the whole story. Tony Romo, I hate the Cowboys. Fuck them. But Tony Romo's a beast. I'm not going to lie. I know I'm sounding a little bitter right now, but it's whatever, man. All right. Number 8, Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, man. This dude went to, I think he went to 2 AFC Championship games. Or 1. I think he went to 2. And lost. But the chart, over the past 10 years, he has one of the highest completion percentages and one of the highest quarterback ratings in the NFL. Just look at that shit. You might not have the gaudy touchdown numbers, but look at that shit. Just look at the shit. Look at that shit. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's one of the best quarterbacks for the past 10 years for a fucking reason. Even though I think in 2012 he had a shitty year because the offensive line was so fucking trash and garbage as hell. I think was it 2012 or 2011? I don't know. It was 1 year that offensive line was just off. It was just awful. But anyway, Phillip Rivers, top 10 quarterback, period. Number 8 on my list. All right, number 9. People gonna shoot me. People gonna talk shit. People gonna disagree with me and every motherfucking thing. They gonna talk all this shit, and I don't give a fuck. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson. He doesn't have the yards. He doesn't have the yards. I mean, come on. He's overrated. He's overrated. He doesn't have... Look, he has a running game and a defense, which is why they won a Super Bowl. Which is why they went to the playoffs, because of the running game and the fucking defense. You should know that. You should know that. And he never threw for 4,000 yards in his career. That's why he's overrated. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Look at his numbers, man. Just look at it. 72 touchdowns, 26 interceptions. Shut the fuck up. Look at that ratio alone is why he's in the top 10. I don't give a shit what nobody says. I don't give a damn. Them numbers is phenomenal. Them numbers some good numbers, man. You might not have the gaudy touchdown numbers or the gaudy yards number or nothing like that. Well, he doesn't have 4,000 yards, so he's overrated. He doesn't have 4,000 yards, so he's not that great of a quarterback. I mean, come on now. That sounds like a fucking nerd. That sounds like a dumbass, too. That don't know shit about football. And he one of the leaders in the NFL in rush. I think he's one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league with the most rushing yards. I'm going to say. He doesn't have 4,000 yards. He's overrated. I'm like, if I hear that shit one more motherfucking time, that dumbass argument that nobody had 4,000 yards or better is fucking stupid. fucking stupid. If your touchdown, the number one number that matters the most, touchdown to interception ratio and quarterback rating, that's what fucking matters. I'm just saying. And he has that shit. I don't think me putting him at number 9 is perfect. That's perfect for him. It's perfect for him. Seriously. I'm not underrating him and I'm not overrating him. He's in the right spot. I'm just saying that. He's in the right spot for me. The reason why I got Tony Romo and Phillip Rivers, they done more. That's why. They done more. They've been in the league longer. That's really the only reason. Even though Wilson, he did more than both of them as far as winning the Super Bowl. He got one thing over them, and that's the Super Bowl. You cannot deny it. Okay, number 10. Who did I have number 10? I just had him in my head. Number 10. Joe Flacco. Yeah, Joe Flacco. He might not have the best yards in the season. He might not have the best touchdowns. He might not have the best yards or the QBR or whatever. But look in the playoffs. Look what the fuck he done in the playoffs, man. This dude was a fucking savage. In 2013, this dude, I told everybody the Ravens gonna go to the Super Bowl and win this shit. Even though I was a Lions, I'm still a Lions fan. Was a Lions fan, still a Lions fan. I said out the AFC, they gonna come out the AFC. Everybody kept saying that year, they kept saying the fucking Patriots and all that shit. I'm like, no. I'm like, the Ravens gonna beat them motherfuckers. They gonna embarrass the Patriots. They gonna clown their ass, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. And last year, they lost to the Patriots in the playoffs, but they damn near beat them. They really did. They gave them a fight, like, for real. And they was on the road. They damn near beat the Patriots on the road. So, if he ever thrown that touchdown, that interception at the last minute, they would have won that shit. He's not really a choke in the playoffs, though. Joe Flacco not really a choke. But, real talk, they damn near beat the fucking Patriots. They was kicking their ass damn near all 4 quarters. They beat them for 3.5 quarters, but they was really getting their ass kicked by them. I say by the 4th quarter, it was kind of over now. At that point, it was kind of over. But they was kind of beating them down there the whole game until some bullshit started happening. But that year, the Patriots was destined to go to the Super Bowl and win the shit because that's what Roger Goodell wanted. That's what Vegas wanted, and they wanted to kiss his fucking ass. So that's what the fuck happened. That's how it happened. Even though he cheated and shit, even though the Patriots cheated and shit, but fuck it, whatever. Joe Flacco, top 10 quarterback. Number 11, Matthew Stafford. Everybody gonna say, "What the fuck you put Stafford on the top 15 quarterback list? Are you stupid? Are you stupid?" I'm like, Stafford is definitely a top 15 quarterback in the league. If you disagree with me, you a fucking idiot. You are stupid. If you disagree with me, Stafford not a top 15 quarterback, you are out of your fucking mind. I'm serious as hell. He definitely a top 15 quarterback. Now anyway, Stafford in the past 5 years he led the NFL in 4-quarter comebacks. That's just a fact. Beyond, I think he's with Aaron Rodgers and I think Andrew Luck with that shit. But yeah, Stafford, like, he's one of the best 4-quarter quarterbacks in the NFL. Example, the Atlanta Falcons game in London, the New Orleans Saints game at Ford Field, the Miami Dolphins game last year at home, the Cleveland Browns game back in 2009 when he was a rookie, against the Cowboys in 2011. Against the Cowboys, they was down. I think they was down what, damn near 30 fucking points, and they came back and won the fucking game. No, they came back and won the fucking game and shit. They was down 24-7 or some shit, and they came back and won the fucking game. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Another comeback against the Cowboys 2 years ago in 2013. Last drive, won the game for the Lions with the fake spike. That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. One of the best fourth quarter comeback quarterbacks in the NFL. Even though I don't want the Lions to keep playing like that, I want them to beat every team's ass from all four quarters. But anyway, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. They're gonna say, "Oh, he's only done because he has Calvin Johnson." Well, last year he did for a good portion of the season. He didn't even have Calvin Johnson and still put up some fucking numbers. Actually, if anything, he played better without Calvin in that bitch. If you look at his quarterback rating with Calvin in and out, he played better without him. But anyway, definitely a top 15 quarterback. That dude's a beast. He has the physical tools to be an elite quarterback, in my opinion. At least a top 7, a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I think he could be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL with all the physical tools he got. If things go right for him, but he never had help like that to make him better. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say he didn't have the best year of his career. He didn't have a good year since 2011, and 2013 was a solid year for him too. 2013 was a shitty year for Stafford. 29 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. 19 interceptions, way too fucking much. Way too many interceptions. He had a shitty year. The past season, he didn't have his best season statistically. Maybe as far as like touchdowns wise, but he cut down on interceptions. That's the point of the shit is, and he was under a new offense. His first season under a new offense, and the first time in his fucking career in the NFL having a fucking quarterback coach. So just think about that shit for a second. Let it sink in. Let it sink in of why Stafford been shitty for some time now. Well, he ain't been shitty, but he been like just average. Or a little above average, but not great. Just a good quarterback. He could become great though. He didn't have his best season last year. I think Stafford still had a solid season, even though it wasn't his best season, but he still had a solid season, though. People keep overrating them fucking yards and shit, but fuck it. Whatever. He already had 4,200 yards. Man, fuck you. But anyway, fuck you. Alright, number 12. Number 12, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is a fucking savage. Matt Ryan is a beast. I like Matt Ryan, man. I've always been a guy that like to watch him play. I like watching Matt Ryan play because that dude be balling, man. It just only thing I question about Matt Ryan is him in the playoffs, but really the numbers doesn't lie. The touchdowns and interceptions doesn't lie. This dude put up the numbers though. Even before Julio Jones got there, he was putting up the fucking numbers. He just never, like in the past couple of years, he's been playing good, but he hasn't been playing up to his potential because number one, his offensive line been fucking trash as shit, been garbage as fuck. Number two, his receivers been in and out of the lineup, been injured all the goddamn time, so he can't put up the numbers he really want to. Number three, he didn't have a running back to help him out do any fucking thing. So you gotta throw the ball like 5 billion fucking times a game. But I like Matt Ryan though. I like watching him play, man. It's just the way he plays. He might not have the strongest arm, but he can play. He can play though. Number 13, Cam Newton. Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton, he's a solid quarterback, but nothing special, nothing great about Cam Newton at all. I think Cam Newton is extremely overrated. Not just overrated, extremely overrated, if you ask me. Cam Newton, like, look at his numbers, man. Like, what the fuck? I know, don't get me wrong now. He never had a great offensive line. But even if you do give him an offensive line, he still have a habit to try to run the ball. He has a habit of trying to scramble the fuck around, and that fucks up the blocking schemes and shit. That fucks everything up. So that's why another reason why he gets sacked a lot. He fucks up the blocking schemes and all that shit. Shit just goes to hell. I know he also haven't had the best receivers in the league, but so hasn't Stafford. But Stafford had a shittier offensive line for most of his career. He had a shittier running backs to help him out, and very little weapons to work with, and still put up better numbers than Cam Newton. Cam Newton just overrated in the motherfucker. Y'all always talking about how Stafford garbage and shit, and oh man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Y'all know shit about football. I still people overrate Cam Newton as a top 6, top 5 quarterback. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. He ain't better than Stafford or Matt Ryan. I think both of them better than Cam Newton. I don't like Cam Newton like that. He garbage. Well, he ain't garbage, but he's just overrated. But he has his moments. I'm just saying that he has his moments, but for the most part, he's overrated. He always had been. Number 14. Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill. He gets better every season. This year, I think he's going to be even better because he got Cameron. He got Cameron Jordan. I said Jordan Cameron. I meant to say. I'm getting them mixed up with the Saints defensive lineman and him. It's Jordan Cameron. You got Jordan Cameron. You got Jordan Cameron. You got Kenny Stills. He's a fast receiver. You got Devontae Parker. He's going to be a beast. He's going to have Jarvis Landry in the slot. He's a fucking savage. And he had one of the more underrated seasons of last year for rookies. People hardly talked about him, but he was solid last year. I think Ryan Tannehill, I think he's going to be better this year. He's a top 15 quarterback in my eyes. Number 15. It kills me to say this. It really does. It kills me to say this, but Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, I think he's garbage at times. When he's bad, he's really bad. Like, really bad. Example, when he went against the Cleveland Browns prime time last year, they got exterminated. And the Bengals, they were just, woo! Andy Dalton was just garbage, trash as fuck. His QBR rating in that game was so putrid. It was so pathetic. Guess what his QBR was? A 2. A fucking 2. Are you serious? A 2. Number 2. He was terrible in that game. Oh my God. But then it be so games he be balling though. He be clowning. Another thing I have about Andy Dalton, him in the playoffs, he just doesn't fucking win. He's an average quarterback. That's what the fuck he is. That's why he's at number 15. He's not the worst quarterback in the league by any means, but he's not sure as fuck not the best. I'm just saying, man. But he does put up solid numbers, though, for the most part, though. He does. He does have for the most part, he has good games. But you know what's funny about Andy Dalton? He plays his worst against some of the worst teams. That's what he plays shitty against garbage teams and plays solid against good teams. That shit backwards as hell. You should be smacking the fuck out of these weak ass teams like the Browns and the Jaguars and the Buccaneers and shit. Last year he played shitty against the Buccaneers too. Damn near lost. Actually, they did lose the fucking game. They got their ass kicked. How you lose to them motherfuckers? But anyway, that's all I have to say in this video, man. Let me know what you think about my list and put down your list of your top 10 quarterbacks in the league in the comment section below. If you have a top 10, put your top 10 down. But that's all I have to say about this, though. That's my list. Let me know what you think. That's all I got to say. I'm out of here. Bye.